It's not always easy navigating through the fog in life, but if we find the right tools, we can learn to embrace the unknown. The universe isn't just out there, it's interacting with you. Claim your power by embracing the unknown. This is Tracy with Tracy Talks, and I'm here to ignite your curiosity. Don't just listen, embrace it. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at More Tracy Talks. A lot of my journey has felt like I have been in the middle of fog. I have used the word fog many times. It's like I can't see all of the steps. My personality wants to know all of the steps. I want to see the path. I want to know how everything's going to work out, and I want to know how it's going to unfold. Most of my life has been learning how to live with this uncertainty. How do I embrace the unknown? I feel like I am naturally wired for worry. Worrying about the unknown, worrying about the what ifs, worrying about every potential crisis that could and will show up. But this is no way to live life. Constantly worrying about uncertainty is one of the farthest feelings away from peace. And it's interesting because my logical mind knows that all of these things that I worry about rarely never happen and show up. My mind can run the train off of the tracks and derail and crash, and it's the worst case scenario. In real life, it's maybe just a small inconvenience. The weight of navigating through this is a lot. It's a lot of stress on my body. It's a lot of stress on my mind. It's exhausting. I've had to find ways to manage all of this uncertainty. Is it a bad thing to not know how life is going to unfold step by step? No, it's not. Actually, it's kind of nice when something shows up in my life and surprises me. I have had to start managing all of these fears this uncertainty brings up in me. I've had to start giving those fears over to a higher power, to someone else. I have a journal that I write in. I am listing those out. I am giving those fears up. It feels very freeing to give those to someone else, somewhere else, that's going to manage all of those for me. I no longer have to continually think about those in my mind because I have given them over and released them and accepted the situation is going to unfold how it is supposed to unfold. Me worrying about the situation doesn't help it. It doesn't change it. It only creates stress in my mind, in my body, and in my spirit. I have had to let go of this uncertainty and this need for control because it is taking me out of this present moment. When I worry, when I think about hypothetical circumstances that may or may not show up, I am not in this present moment. That is where the power is. Our only power is in this moment. This is the only moment we have. This is the only moment that we can be in and we can start to build in and from. Not every moment of our life is this glamorous, exciting event. So much of our life revolves around our everyday. And what does it take to manage our day? It's not glamorous. but it's the things that need to be done. And when I get to a state of worry, nothing will bring me back to this here and now faster than me doing something, me doing a task, picking up the house, straightening up something. It is difficult for me to be in this hypothetical place out there in the unknown when I am right here, right now, in the moment, taking care of my life. And it's interesting that sometimes we don't see the importance of just doing the things that we need to do. It's hard to understand how cleaning up an area in your home is really going to help you 10 years from now. It's through these constant actions and efforts we do progress in life. It is really difficult for my intuition to drop in downloads when I'm worrying. When I worry, I am using all of my bandwidth. I am using all of it to think of every hypothetical situation and circumstance there is out there in life. The intuition cannot penetrate in through that. The intuition cannot come into me when I'm worried and stressed. But when I'm washing the dishes and I'm focusing on just cleaning the dishes and wiping off the countertops and doing those tasks, intuition will drop topics and things into me that I want to write about, that I really care about. I have felt like I've had so much fog in my life that I've had to find the things that matter most to me. Whether it's your passion, it's your North Star, it's something that matters. I've had to find those things that I absolutely love. And I focus on those things that I enjoy doing. When I do the things that I love, I don't think about the fog. I don't think about the path that I can't see. I don't think about the uncertainty anymore. It's another tool that brings me back to this moment, that centers and grounds me, and helps me to come back into myself. I felt like there's so much fog in my life because I have been one of those people that has had to work on my healing. At the same time, things in my life were falling apart. And I found it very difficult to do the work, to do the healing when things were still falling away. I was losing things, not like physical things, but I felt like I was losing my safety and my security and everything that I had known. And when I was in the middle of that period of life, embracing the unknown was terrifying. I mean, how could I handle one more tragedy? How could I handle one more circumstance? It was often difficult for me to be in that space. And I know for myself that as I have gotten farther down the path and I have separated myself from those people and circumstances that seem to want to just hurt me, and I can breathe and I can exist without the threat of being attacked. Uncertainty is easier to embrace now. I have a support network. I have people around me who are here for me. And I have done a lot of the work to move beyond those circumstances that defined me for so long. I have a toolbox of tools I use on a regular basis that I rotate through. I need to help me live my best life. I meditate. I have breathing exercises. I have journals. I have walking meditations. I have energy work. I have sound baths. I have crystals. I have this expanded toolbox now. I have all of these experiences that have shaped me and molded me. Life isn't about avoiding problems. It's not about hiding away from the world. Life is learning how to go out into the world, be the best version of ourselves that we can be, and use the tools in our toolbox to help us get where we want to go in life. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tracy Talks. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe, and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at more Tracy Talks. And until next time, we meet again.